everybody, my name is nastymold, and in this video we are going to do all 5 quests for the Season of Performance. But before we do that, I do want to show you where we can find the Village Theater, which is the area that arrived during the Season of Performance. I just think it's kind of important to get a lay of the land, especially if you're a new player. So we're going to go into the Valley of Knowledge, and then we're going to head towards the right hand side. Go through this barrier. You do need 1 spirit from the Golden Wasteland to enter that barrier. And then we're going to go in here. This is the Village of Dreams. So not quite where we want to go, but it's our first stop on the way. Sliding down here. And then we're going to take a little right once we get at the bottom of this hill. And this will bring us to the Village Theater. So just tucked away within the Village of Dreams. And once we're in here, we can find the performance guide. This is where we can start all 5 of the Season of Performance quests. We can also get a mask from them, a prop, and a bunch of hearts and spells. And if you want a faster way to get there, you can actually teleport from the performance guide in the Aviary Village if you started the 7th Season of Revival quest. So let's teleport there. And this is what it's going to look like when it's your first time entering the Village Theater. We're going to have a bit of a cutscene where you're introduced to the area. And we can see our guide right in the middle. Now, this is a pretty cool area. There's a lot to explore and see and interact with. But I think for the most part, I'm going to leave that to the end of the video, because you do progressively unlock more items. So I'm going to wait until we've unlocked it all. Let's just start the first quest right away. Help the Frantic Stagehand set the stage for a scene in the Hidden Forest. So for this quest, we're going to be interacting with a ton of switches in the backstage. And basically we're going to set the stage to make it look like the Hidden Forest. They've pretty much got it all set up here, but something goes wrong and, well, not quite Hidden Foresty anymore. But no need to smack your buddy. Come on. As soon as we head to the backstage, we can see the Frantic Stagehand. And we're going to interact with them to open up a portal that brings us to Act 1. Set the stage to look like the Hidden Forest. To start off, this quest might be a little bit confusing, but you should be directed clearly enough. We're going to open this knob that first opens the actual curtain of the stage. They're doing a little bow. Lovely. Now we want to fly up top, and we want to change the backdrop by interacting with this. Right now it is on the Daylight Prairie. Let's make our way up, interact, and we'll switch it to the Hidden Forest. So each time you interact with this, it cycles through to the next realm. Hidden Forest. Awesome. Now they want us to arrange the flooring, I guess. So the stage flooring is going to change when we interact with these. This knob on the right-hand side does the right-hand front and back ones. And the one on the left-hand side does the left-hand front and back stones. And again, you just cycle through them. Over here does particle effects that will fall down on the stage. So things like flower petals or rain, which is what you want to find, is some rain. There we go. Looking very Hidden Foresty. And then down below, this switch here does like the floor particle effects. So things like water, fire. We want to find some mist, some fog. Lovely. Now we're going to interact with the lighting. They want us to turn on the left side light. Doink. Right side. And the middle. Turn on all the lights. Awesome. So the stage is set. We now have it looking like the hidden forest as best we can. Dancer is going crazy. Yeah. So impressive. And that's it for our first quest. So pretty easy, but again, it can be kind of overwhelming because there are so many different levers to pull. So we're heading back to the performance guide. We're going to turn in our quest. You fulfilled a wish of this ancestor spirit. And now we get to watch this scene take place on stage. You may now use the stage, and it switches whenever you wish. Yippee! Now, after turning in the quest, we have a shared memory spell for free, and then we can also high-five the performance guide. You also get access to purchase a heart for 3 regular candles. Now for the second quest. Help the Forgetful Storyteller write a story about the Isle of Dawn. The Forgetful Storyteller has forgotten their lines. Uh-oh. Let's go help him. Help the Forgetful Storyteller write a story about the Isle of Dawn. And we should be put right in front of the Spirit's portal. Act 2, write a story for Isle of Dawn. This one's pretty fun. I actually like it. We kind of get to write our own story in a sense, although they are pre-selected options. Here we go. So just move around and select which one you'd like to select. Once upon a time. Shimmering star. Oh, yeah. There was a shimmering star. Every night, it grew dimmer. Until we go, a child wished upon it. Hearing their call, it dedicated the last of its light to help the wandering child. Illuminating a cave, the star led the child to refuge, as the prophecy foretold. That's the story. So it doesn't matter which one you choose, no matter what, you will finish this quest. It doesn't have to be exactly like I did it. Write the story how you would like to write it. And that's it. We're going to turn in our quest, and then once again we get to see a little story told before us. With this, we have unlocked the narrator's chair and the daily prompter. So the narrator's chair is meant to have you kind of behind the stage, and you can type your story for everyone to see without actually being on the stage. I believe it's this thing, but for some reason it wasn't working for me. It wouldn't let me sit down. And then the daily prompter is kind of a way to show what you could do if you wanted to play on the stage with your friends. Can't think of anything? Try recreating some stuff. Don't know how to help? Why don't you try handling the audience participation? So it's kind of a way to maybe make a play if you don't have any ideas on hand. After turning in that quest, we have the option to purchase a mask for 42 candles. I will show this a little bit later. For now, let's start the third quest. Help the Mellow musicians band rehearse a song for Vault of Knowledge. Where is the musician? The Mellow musician is nowhere to be found. Oh boy. Alright, let's find our musician friend, help him out. Fill in for the Mellow musician in the band. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do that. So once again, it's going to put you pretty much where the portal is. Let's sit down to start Act 3. Rehearse a song for the Vault of Knowledge. And this quest is also really easy. Essentially, all we're doing is a music sheet. Help the Mellow musicians band rehearse a song for the Vault of Knowledge. Alright, let's get onto stage. Whenever you get on stage, the camera angle is going to change a little bit weirdly. Alright, let's play. And there we go, the third quest is done. Easy peasy. Let's go turn it in to the performance guide once again. Maybe they've found the Mellow musician by now. Let's see. Oh, they've really just been napping, huh? Come on. Their poor band. Sorry. Okay, that's it. Nice. Very, very good, Mellow musician. Thank you. You may now use these 2 instruments whenever you wish. We'll go over that a little bit later. Why am I glowing so much? Whoa! Shiny. Alright, speaking to the performance guide, we now have a double high five emote unlocked with them. This person's legs, are they okay? You can also purchase a heart for 3 regular candles. But for now, let's start the 4th quest. The spirits are discouraged about their production. Give them some reassurance. They seem to have lost faith in themselves. Oh no. All of them. No! Guys, come on. You've got this. Poor performance guide. Oh. So to start this quest, we're going to get close to this little brazier. Act 4, encourage the discouraged crew. So for this quest, we basically have to fly around and collect each spirit. So first up, we see the Mellow musicians right ahead of us. Come on, cheer up. You got this. You just have to wake up on time. That's it. And then over here we have the Forgetful Storyteller. Come on. If you want, the dancer is actually right behind this building here. I just forgot to get them, so you could get them first. But instead, I went behind stage to get the Frantic Stagehand. Stagehand, come here. Hey, buddy. Hey. You're gonna pull so many levers and you're gonna pull them properly and it's gonna be fine. Yeah. You've got it. Alright, come along, little buddy. And now we have the modest dancer, so we just have to go back behind that building, which I should have done a little earlier. So towards the left, and then behind this building here. Hi, dancer, you can't hide from us. Come on. You're gonna dance away. Alright, let's go to the performance guide, gang. Let's go. So that's it for our 4th quest. Pretty easy. We just have to speak to the performance guide once again to turn the quest in. And here they're giving a very encouraging speech. And we now have access to the back entrance of the Harmony Hall. So this is like a little music shop. You can find it in Village of Dreams, but we now also have an entrance here. So we have access to another shared memory spell, and then we can get the hug emote with the performance guide. Good for when you need to do a hug with a friend daily quest. We can also get another heart for 3 candles, but we're going to start our 5th and final quest. Help the modest dancer close out the big show. Visit the planning table before the final act begins. So this is in the very back, kind of where the Frantic Stagehand is usually hanging out. And here we have Act 5, the finale. Let's get it going. Once again, help the modest dancer close out the big show. Now for me, this quest is going to be very unimpressive because this is a moth account and I have so few emotes. We're going to change the backdrop. There we go. I guess they want the daylight prairie. We're going to change some more things. Yes, turn those. Look at how confidently they're flipping switches now. Way to go. Now we're going to pull this lever here, which I believe is the backlighting for the stage. Dark. Spooky. And then open it up. They want us up top to interact with these, which are like a new one we haven't used before. This will do audience expressions. So we just put up the clap symbol. That means the audience is going to clap. And then let's head down there to announce. And now, we are most pleased to introduce our last act of the evening. The Modest Dancer. Come on out. Please. Please come on out. Oh boy. And here the Modest Dancer is stuck. They have stage fright. Yay! So we're gonna have to help them on stage. Oh, no, I'm taking over, of course. Oh. The Modest Dancer has stage fright and can't perform. Offer them support. You got this, buddy. Come on. Come on, you have to. You must. Improvise with a mellow musician. Okay. You just get better. We'll play some music. For this one, we don't actually have a music sheet, so just play whatever you want to play. I'm no musician, so I'm just gonna hit a bunch of keys. Do 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 do. And yay, they're finally out. Hello, welcome. I'm glad you feel better. The audience was passed out. Alright. Now, you're going to want to use expressions and put on a routine with the Modest Dancer. Like I said, I'm a new player on this account, so I don't have very many expressions. Obviously, if you had more dancing expressions, it would look a little better. But for me, I'm going to do some pointing, some holding butterflies, maybe a little wave once in a while. That's pretty much all I can do. But the audience is eating it up. They love these moth expressions. They love us. And then finally, we can do a little dance routine with the Modest Dancer. And the audience is going absolutely crazy. They love us. Yay! That's it. Final quest is complete. Now let's go turn it into the performance guide. What a sweet ending. We went through everyone's job, helped them all, overcame their stage fright and their fears of being on stage in general. Turn in our quest. So during the season, it was actually teased that the performance guide has a twin sibling, of whom we can see in the audience here, the rhythm guide, as if it wasn't obvious with their hairstyle. So it's cute we get to see the rhythm guide once again. This was probably the first glimpse of them we had seen in a very long time at the time, so a lot of players were really excited. There the spirits go. That is the end of the season. And we end it with a little brotherly hug. Cute! Alright, so after that, we now get another shared memory spell. We can do the duet dance with the performance guide, although it doesn't last very long. At the very top, we also have another heart for 3 regular candles. And then we get a prop, which is like a bundle of flowers that you can purchase as well. So we have this mask here for 42 candles, and at the very top we have the prop bundle for 52 candles. I'll show you what that does. But first we're going to do a little tour of this area now that we have it all fully unlocked. So after completing that last quest, every single day we will have some little flowers thrown on the ground here. They threw them at us on the stage, and now we can pick these up and get some daily wax from them. So that's pretty nice. There's also giant bouquets as well, which give a little more wax than the smaller ones. So they should be up on this upper side or on the bottom left. Daily wax, not too bad. Behind the stage, we have unlocked pretty much everything we can unlock. So here, this lever brings in wind, if you'd like to see wind on the stage. And then, of course, we can turn it off. Over here, this lever will bring particles from the sky, so I'm turning it off right now. And then we have the option to bring rain. Whoa, I don't know why I did that. We then have the option to bring snow. And then we have cherry blossoms and fireworks or confetti. It's a pretty cute way to decorate the stage. You'll have the particles close to you so you can see them and also on the stage. And then back here we have the flooring, so you can see we have like the 2 right tiles and the 2 left tiles. And as you interact with them, you'll move those 2. Just keep pulling the lever and you'll see every combination of like left side back being up, left side front being down, and so on. This here is the stage lights, so we have the right light, the middle light, and the left light. Over here we have like a slam effect, so you can pull that. A stone will fall down and we'll have a shake. This here will be like the front of the stage particle effect, so I'm not sure why it's not popping up. Hello! Right now it's set to fire. Come on, please. Where's the button? There it is. So fire. And then we have fog. And then we have water, which is really cute. And nothing. Fire. And so on. This is, of course, the stage curtain, which once again, it's not really popping up. I'm not sure why. Strange. If we fly up, we have the backdrop to the stage. And this will cycle realm by realm. So right now, it is the Isle of Dawn. Here we have the Daylight Prairie, and it's going to show the temple of each area. The Hidden Forest. Valley of Triumph. Golden Wasteland. Vault of Knowledge. Eye of Eden. And then after this, we'll also have a black backdrop. Push it again, and it cycles through from the very beginning. Isle of Dawn. Daylight Prairie, and so on. So pretty cute. What else do we have? Alright, we have the audience interactions here. So we have clapping. If we pull it, the audience up front will clap. And we have a bunch more expressions. Let's see, we have crying, we have cheering, laughing, and confetti. So pull any of these and the audience will interact. Ha 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 ha. So it's a pretty cute way if you want to set up little plays with your friends, or if you want to record things for YouTube or TikTok or wherever. It's really nice. And then in the front here, we of course have seating so Sky Kids can watch your plays in progress. And the camera angle will automatically change so the stage is centered in frame. Up in the front here, we have some permanent musical instruments. So in this way, players can kind of produce music for your plays. We have the acoustic guitar. And then on the right-hand side, we have the drum. This is actually an ultimate reward from the Season of Prophecy, I believe. So it's kind of cool that this is readily available. And then, of course, we have the main stage here. When you're on it, the angle will automatically be adjusted. So you're seeing it by the viewer's perspective, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Oop, not quite. I forgot to show the dressing room, which is a pretty crucial part of this area. So just under here, we have closets that open up to every single sort of closets. We have props, we have capes, we have masks, we have hairstyles and outfits. So here you can try on and change your clothes. So it's a pretty fast way to do like a quick closet change if you need to. And the back is set up really cool. I love that they have all of these things hanging. Very neat looking. And yeah, I think that is everything. Now I'm going to show you the cosmetics and the prop you can purchase from the performance guide if you'd like to. So here's the mask, which I actually do like a lot. I enjoy that the eyes are very almond shaped, which we don't see a lot in the masks in this game. Unfortunately, there's a lot of glare here, so my eyes are very, very shiny. And then this here is the flower pot prop. I will say it does absolutely nothing. So hey, if you want to save candles, I would suggest not buying this. It does look pretty. It's a nice way to maybe decorate a shared space, but other than that, it has zero purpose in the game. It can't charge you, can't do much of anything. So yeah, those are the items we can get from the performance guide after completing the season. You can also get a few hearts and things like that. But that is it. That is the entire season of Performance Questline. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. See you around.